My name is Chucky. I come from Chicago, Illinois, born and raised in the projects. Basically, after high school, I went to the Air Force, learned some things, got married, had a baby, went to school, started a business. Real estate was one of those areas that I was fascinated about. Learned, failed, won, but at the end of the day, I grew a fond appreciation for real estate. I was always a numbers guy, and I was always entrepreneurial. When I learned about real estate, I was always curious, how could you make it a successful career? And I increased my knowledge. I became a real estate broker, got my real estate license. I incorporated that with my education. I got an accounting degree and my master's in project management, so I kind of use all those skill sets to finish these projects. What I hope to accomplish in real estate investing is not just about the money, but it's about the opportunities and a lifestyle that you can live if you do it a certain way. Is there a why behind what I do? I would say so. I would say because, I come from poverty. I don't like poverty, and I think it brings a lot of problems. So I felt like, for me, being an African-American male coming from the urban city, being successful is a real challenge because you have so many different directions you can go in. And I'm grateful that I was able to, choose these doors. I feel like it's my duty to help others. So my why is for me to become strong and to help other people become strong. As I learned more, I was just ready. I was hungry for it. And when I got a piece of the pie, when I bought that house for 40 grand, put 20 in it, and got a refinance for 120. And I was able to pay off my credit cards that I used to buy the house. That's when I said, oh yeah, I like this. This is it. The first thing that creates a barrier for people, from what I see, to invest in real estate is financial education, because there's a lot of fear associated with real estate. And if you don't have the right knowledge, then when you get to those stressful moments, when you don't know what to do, that information that you learned and got exposed to, it will matter in those moments. Have I learned some things in the process of investing? Absolutely. Some things that I wasn't aware of. I could take this property right here and I could talk about different processes that I had to encounter. And going through those moments, yes, it was a lot of uncertainty because I ran into a lot of barriers. So I had to kind of use a lot of internal strength, and I had to stay positive in the midst of the chaos. Because at some of these points, man, it could have made you or broke you. So what do? You got to figure it out. You got to figure it out. And that's what I did. I figured this out. And a lot of people didn't support it. They were skeptical. Hey, you shouldn't have bought the house. But one day, man, the light bulb went off and I had to think. I had to figure it out, and I figured it out. And here we are. Since I'm a real estate broker, I just analyze all the areas. I primarily stuck to Chicago and the surrounding areas, but I couldn't find too many. It's very competitive right now. You gotta find a deal. You gotta go in different places. I'm not from this area. But when I did my analytical, I had to drop the phone and say, hey, I gotta go see this property. I came to see the property. They wanted, $39 for it? Do Hard Money said, yeah, we could do that. And when I found it, I saw the profit. The profit was there, and I looked around. I said, I could do this. The amount of cash to close for this property was $10,000. This property address is in the East Hazel Crest neighborhood, which is centrally located, because if you go a couple blocks east, you will be in a major shopping area. You got your Walmart, Portillo's, you got your banks, you got all those different shopping malls, and it's really centrally located. And I knew that. Once I drove over here, I said, I think this place would be good for a family because it's so secluded, it's peaceful, the neighbors are friendly, the corner lot is huge, you got a lot of land. I kind of put myself in a buyer's shoes. And I think it makes sense because everybody I showed the property to loves it and they want it. Well, the rehab, it wasn't a total gut. It wasn't, but I had to do a lot of major work I would say probably a heavy level. This wasn't a just cosmetic type of thing. I had to do a lot of roofing, the wiring. I had to rewire the whole house electrically. I had to do the plumbing, new copper all throughout. You know, had to put the furnace, the water heater. So I pretty much put this house back together. And today I got it rotted out. The pipes are good, so I don't have no issues in this house. And this property wasn't a flip. So what I did was I put it on the market right as I was getting close to finishing, but I didn't get any callers. So what I did, I found a way to refinance. Now, when I finished, I was basically able to get back like 20,000 of my money. So I got that back and I'm happy about that. Now that I refinanced, my mortgage is 180, but it was valued at 250. So I could still sell it for 250 and make the difference, which is still good. And plus I got 20 back. I got a renter. They're gonna pay $2,500 a month. My mortgage is $2,000. So I'm still making a little money, and I don't have to worry about this property in terms of maintenance because it's fixed up. I shouldn't have to fix anything. With the capital that I received from this refinance, what I wanna do, or my aspirations, is to find another deal, to bring it to Do Hard Money and make it make sense with the numbers, and so that I can execute. If I could keep going to Do Hard Money and getting capital to buy and fix, and sometimes it's zero at closing, that's great for me, because now I can leverage my money, and then as I get closer to finishing, I could get out of it, refinance, and reposition myself to do it again. With that type of system, I could do this forever. When I think about my relationship with Do Hard Money, I look at them as a big brother. You know, when you need something or you need something done, you can always go to your big brother to get it done. So that's how I look at Do Hard Money, like family. I was tested, but let me tell you something. I had a project manager, and this is shout out to my project manager. He would give me pep talks, and he would say, it oftentimes gets brighter right after it gets the darkest. And he would tell me that, and that type of conversation helped me persevere. They got everything. I mean, they pretty much cover in every aspect. Use them tools, use them wisely, because they got everything you need. They got the money too. I mean, come on, what else you need? They waiting on you.